Okay, what is up, guys? Like I promised, I said I'd get a video out sometime this week, and what this is gonna be is, if you can read the title, kind of how to carry on Riven. I love Riven. She's probably my favorite champ at the moment. I don't know, the carry potential is insane, the snowball potential, and also she's pretty fun. I mainly like to play her mid, rather than top. I can sometimes put her around the jungle, but I don't know, I prefer to play her in the mid lane. I don't know, she's fun. As you can see here, I'm versing a Kayle. This is quite a hard matchup for Riven, just because she's got so much poke, she can keep me out of the lane. So what I kind of try to do is just farm it as much as I can. As you can see here, I'm just getting in the brush, so he can't really do anything. In the end, he just wards it, because that way he couldn't poke me down. I could just come out to CS. So I'm just trying to CS whenever I can, letting him push the lane, and then just CSing under turret. Riven's quite nice to CS under turret, just letting her tank a few turrets. And whenever I can, I'll engage. I'll just, when I know her abilities are down, wait for her, I think it's the Reckoning, I'm not sure, her E, wait for that to go down. I watched the whole time. I had her portrait click, so I knew when it was down, so I knew if it was safe to engage. See, I play aggressive. I start playing aggressive when it's down. Here I just ping the AFKs, I don't know what's happening. I think we gave away first blood here. But anyway, so I push up when I can, ward. That's essential as a top laner, you gotta ward. See, I knew it was down at that stage, so I went aggressive, and I got the first blood, well, not first blood, I got the first kill of that lane on her. Because I just watched when it was down. But as Riven, you gotta kind of play aggressive in lane. Once she hits level 3, she has a major power spike, because she can E in, stun, and then Q. That can all be done very quick. Or you can just Q and stun, get a bit of a Q combo off, and then automatically E out, so you're kind of safe. A lot of people like to all in at level 2 once you've got the stun and the Q, but I like to wait till level 3. That's when I think Riven's really strong. So in early game, you got to poke down a lot. Kayle here was kind of, at the start, it was kind of hard for me to do that, and still is, as you can see here 5 minutes in with the, with her Reckoning, she still just poked the hell out of me, but you just got to pick your times when to play aggressive. But yeah, so I can't stress that enough. If you're Riven, play aggressive early game, because if you want to snowball the game, that's when you're going to do it. Is early game. See, now I've got my ult. I know I can pick a fight. She doesn't have her ult yet, so instantly I'm trying to pick an ult. Pick a fight. Here, I'll go back to that. I should have slowed that down. I'm sorry, I'm kind of unco. But, see, look here. I've got my ult. See that little automation cancel? Wait, let's go back again. Alright, so I get my ult. Chuck a ward in the brush so I know no one's coming up, because I'm real deep at the moment. So if you're gonna engage like this, make sure it's warded. Anyway, so I come in and engage my E onto my W. Look at this automation cancel. The animation cancel there with the ult mid flip. I can do a guide and all that, but it's important to learn how to animation cancel on Riven. But it's important to pick your fights. See, I was level 6. I knew she was level 5. I knew I could safely kind of dive her without her ulting and fucking me up. So yeah, now I'll just increase that again. So yeah, pick your fights. That's an important thing. And really now I've got 2 kills on her. One from before I even had my ult, and I'm up in CS. So that's pretty important. And it gives you snowball. See, I've got the pink ward down there, so I know no one's coming in. I can't remember who the jungle was, Jarvan. So I know he's not coming in. Alright, let's speed this shit up again. Sorry for my unco-ness with LOL replay. Alright, so you can see I'm just practicing my Qs, wall jumping whenever I can. I don't know, it's fun, and it's just always drill that practice in. But yeah, I think I might make a guide on all Riven's animation cancelling. That's a very important part of playing Riven. Here I can see that he's trying to take my ward. This is pretty poorly played by me. Here, I'll go back. I kind of thought that I could take the Jarvan. I knew I had my ult, and see, I almost did. I still almost did took him if it wasn't for the ult from Kayle. But that was a bad fight from me. I didn't know where the Kayle was. I thought he was still back on his way back. So that was a bad fight from me. but generally as Riven early game, you kind of can 2v1. So that's why I kind of went for that. I burst Jarvan down really quick, and if I killed the Jarvan, I knew that I would have been able to get the double kill there. But so a bit of a misplay on my part. Warding is essential. People underestimate how much wards have an effect on the game. So there, if I had that ward down, I would have been able to get that double kill, but or back out, which I didn't. So that kind of cost me there. Alright, so now I'm just farming up. If that's one amazing thing about Riven, kind of like Zed, the split push potential, you can do some insane split pushing, and then you can just come back to the lane and then just collapse on them and do some insane damage. I don't know if you guys saw that. Okay, what's his name from Ninja Whiteshield? Save pulled out Riven the other day in the Worlds. And he was just split pushing the whole game, and he was forced to be reckoned with. There wasn't much he could do. Okay, here there's a play coming up where I fight the LeBlanc. But see here, I know top lanes are right. I know Lee Sin's there, so I'm just farming up mid. There, I know how to play against LeBlanc. Don't want to get caught by that. Thing about LeBlanc is if you're playing as Riven, once she uses all her abilities, you can just combo the fuck out of her. You can just smash her. Okay, so dragon fight. Don't know what's happening here. Alright, so yeah, you just pick your fights. I knew there wasn't a fight that I wanted. Chuck the ward in the brush, and just got the fuck out of there. No, we were already 2 people down. But as you can see, the game is real close here. They're winning. They're actually winning the game here. On gold, so no, I kind of, so okay, watch here. So the River, he engaged on me. I know at this point he's used everything. He can't get out. They are in, ult, stun him. He's got the blue buff on him, so I'm gonna just fuck him up. I know he's kind of getting us. He's just used his Q on me, so he can't combo with damage. I E into the bush. I was blind, but I E'd in, so I knew I could reduce some of the damage. So I just fucked her up, kind of a bit of a bad LeBlanc, but yeah, you gotta be wary when you're versing real bursty people like that. So yeah, so now I realize here that top is going down, so I just want to sort that out. I'm kind of so just go. People ask me all the time, should you get teleport on Riven? And the pros do it. Save had teleport the other day on Riven the other day. But here's my answer is no. You should take Ignite, and the reason for that is, the reason Save did it successfully is if you're playing 5v5 and you're playing with a team and you're all on Skype and you're all communicating, then get teleport, because then you can communicate. But in solo queue, it's really hard to yeah, I don't know what it's doing here. So yeah, I still get a bit of poke down from after the fight. I gotta time it a little bit better. But so in solo queue, I don't know, you can't really time your teleports. You can't have an effective teleport that good. That's really gonna impact the game. Solo queue is more about snowballing, and here. See here I just sit. If you can see, he's just peeing in my A. He's got no idea that he's in this bush. And here, when I was patient, I could have come out now and started farming those minions, but I played it patient. And he's sitting back, Kale, because he thinks I may be in that bush. But since I was patient, he still kind of went for it. And I know that I can global this Kale before she ults. See, look, he got the ult off. I ignited him. I think he goes down here. I'm not sure. Yeah, he went down. I knew that. I thought that I could maybe global her before the ult came out. I almost did that, but I got the ignite down anyway. So so what I was saying is, ignite is really crucial in a Riven because it allows you to get those early kills off, and that'll let you snowball the game. If you can't snowball on Riven, you know, there's almost no point in playing her. The teleport is good, as I say, if you're playing with people that you've queued with, that you can communicate, you can tell that they're going in. Here I'm just denying the buff. See, I chugged the ward down. Make sure you notice that. I didn't go into this blind. I didn't just farm it and have no idea where the other team was. I took the blue buff with the ward there of safety so I could back out any moment. That's a really good ward to have, by the way, because it lets you know if people are coming from all angles. So if you're split pushing, it clears up quite a bit. Okay, so Now I'm just starting to roam. See, this is why I kind of... Oh, so I just clean up here. Fuck, what am I doing? Let me go back. So I absolutely clean up this fight. So I come in, and I know, here's an idea. I know my damage. I know my damage output. I'm gonna slow that even more. So I know my damage output. I play Riven a lot, so I know that I haven't kind of bitten off more than I can chew. See, I use my E there to cancel the automation, and I really use my first Q. I flash and stun them, use my ult as the animation canceller, and I just fucking clean up. You know, they thought they could win that fight because, you know, they already had the numbers advantage, and I'm just fucking cleaning them up. I don't know what, he got the kill there, but you know, you gotta kind of recognize, and that'll come with time, when you play a champion, recognize when you can engage. I saw they're all kind of squishy, weren't really any tanks in there, so I could safely engage and just clean them the fuck up. And it was an easy double kill in the end there for me. Could have been even triple, got the double buff, and now I'm just carrying on with my the split push, and I back off now, because I know they could be coming, and I don't know what I'm fucking doing now. Wards, crucial to chuck those wards down. And see, here I am now helping the mid lane. I'll do another vid where I kind of talk about the build on Riven. It really is situational. Here, what the fuck am I building? I'm building. This is my standard. I like to go Brutalizer into Ravenous Hydra. Hydra is amazing on Riven. All the automation, animation cancelling, and there's so much more damage. Here I'm kind of waiting in that brush. I figured that they didn't have it warded, but then they got me there. By this time I'm already started to snowball the game. Their Cogmore still is a little bit fed, so still need to be cautious. And here, so they engage kind of without me, just kind of stupid. I don't know, I just kind of went in. I died here, but I still, again, I swayed the team fight. Look, that's a 3-for-1. Let me go back. I'm sorry, I'm so fucking unco with... Okay, so, they kind of engaged without me, which is kind of stupid on their part. Gonna get my ult up. I knew... I was really low, but I knew I can at least, with my E, with my stun, I can at least sway the team fight for the rest of my team, so... I did die, yeah, but 3 kills from it, you know, worth. And again, that's another knowing the limitations of your character. I knew that I would have enough damage in there to get them down. Even if I died, you know, it was worth for the team. Worth. So, if I can skip all this shit.
Blue team's turret has been destroyed.
So yeah, by this stage I'm starting to get pretty ridiculously out of control. I've got my Ravenous Hydra, start building towards the Hex Drinker, because I know that they've got the Kale, the LeBlanc, they've got some insane magic damage. So I just want to kind of deal with that. I quite like it. Still gives you AD, and it gives you the MR and then the passive. So here, Kale push top, wasn't really much of a deal. I knew he teleported then, so I started coming back down. I could have kind of split pushed that, but the Vayne, I don't know what this Vayne was doing this game. So here, see, I engaged. Just look at the fuck. What am I doing? Okay, so this is probably a bad engage on my part, but I kind of wanted to clean up. So still, look, I carved. So yeah, that was, I got them all low. That was kind of bad by me. That was me just going fucking hundreds, 100%. I wanted to see what I could do there. I was ridiculously fed by that stage. So yeah, that's bad engaged by me, but I just wanted to see if I could sway that team fight. So that's a thing you gotta realize. No matter how fed you get, you still can't solo the whole team. So remember that, even on a snowball champ like Riven. Don't know what the splits is doing. So here I recognize that the team is fighting at the moment, so there's no point going for a split push. So I just started. So actually I did start split pushing here, because we fucking aced them almost. So I knew that I could just farm this bottom lane and push it up to the tower, probably get it. Because, yeah, cause I saw Vayne was pushing top. So, he was pushing the inhibitor turret, so I knew that we could easily get this turret, and maybe even the next one, because I saw there was quite a few people top and mid. The Nami showed herself mid. So I knew we could maybe go mid, but then I started to come mid. Now, caught out that fucking job, and don't know what the fuck he is doing. Here, yeah, see that ward, good ward placement. Easily caught this guy out. I don't know if I got the kill. Oh, Blitzcrank. I control Blitzcrank. So yeah, wards, there you can see that we can see in their whole jungle. Wards winning matches. Here's the LB. Pretty stupid team fight on their part. Oh, our Lee got pretty low there. But they're fucking easy clean up. Blitzcrank cleaning the kills up again. I think pretty much at this stage we recognize we had the gold lead, we were winning. Let's fucking push. They've got 2 dead, Cogmore's fucking off on a tangent. So just pushing the turret here down mid. But yeah, so you gotta recognize if you are carrying like I was in this game, you know, if you're doing all the damage of your team, you gotta. I don't know what happened here. Yeah, I just died. I'm still got exhaust. But you gotta recognize what to do. Whether you should team fight with them, whether you should split push. Don't split pushing the whole time if you're the carry, because then they won't be able to win the team fights. But if you're kind of down, or you recognize something's happening somewhere else on the map, then you can split push. Like, if say I could draw almost their whole team in this game to the split push that I'd be doing, and then we could get a Baron. So you kind of got to recognize that. And here, I'm not sure, just pushing this lane up. So it's shoved. Our team's kind of fighting. Yeah, it's kind of, that was bad. That was bad, mate. But yes, as you can see here, I knew that their team was fucking off, so I just started fighting. I started pushing the lane. I knew I could maybe get that. Then I realized they're all back into that vision of them. So I just got back. But that's an ideal kind of time to realize when you should split push or when not. They could have cleaned up, they could have got Dragon, they could have potentially got a Baron there if they cleaned us up. But since I was split pushing, they couldn't really do anything. So that's what I really like about Riven. It's that kind of flexibility. They might have actually surrendered this game, I'm not too sure. But here, see, we cleaned up the Dragon. And as you notice here, I'm sticking with my team. I'm sticking with my team in the places like Dragon, just in case a fight does come out. I'll be there to support them. Okay, what's happening? Okay, landed a pull, got on your blitz. I just cleaned that one up. And see here, I went deep there and just try to kind of CC them, get the stun on the Nami so he couldn't do anything. And then I don't know, they're kind of trying what they can there, but I focus the turret down because we're getting molested underneath it. And fucking just rip them to shreds. So yeah, they surrendered. And probably because I was so fed, you know, there's not much they can do. If you look at the scores there, you know, our team wasn't ridiculously ahead apart from me. And a lot of the kills that our Diana got, our Vayne got, were kind of because of, you know, my assistance to them. So if you look there, that's kind of my, I don't know, my guide to sort of playing sort of, I don't know, it's not so much of a guide, but my tips onto playing someone like Riven. I think snowball champs like Riven are exceptionally good at getting you out of sort of the bronze silver divisions. I played a lot of Riven to get out. I'm on my Smurf here, but to get out of bronze silver, I played a lot of Riven. You know, she's got such a big impact on the game, as you can see there. But you got to recognize when to be with your team, when to split push, and little things like that. All right, so tell me what you guys thought of this video in the comments. I'm thinking of maybe posting an animation cancelling guide for all of Riven's abilities and everything. It'll help you increase your damage output a shit ton, and just a whole general other things. All right, well, I hope you guys enjoyed, and hopefully I can release some new videos soon. And give me some comments in the description about comments in the comments section about what you want to see from me. All right, hope you guys enjoyed. Peace out.